YouTube, welcome to my devlog for Townsville, a 2D side-scrolling city builder. In the last 2 weeks, I created a new tutorial in Godot, fixed some bugs, competed in the TriJam, a 3-hour game jam, and learned the very important lesson of why source control is important. But first, my name is Colin Visser. I have made these games, and this is the devlog for Townsville number 5. I created a task system for the game. I'm using that as a tutorial system. The idea is that the player will be given tasks and that will then explain to them how to move on with the game. Tasks are like build a woodcutter, build a wall, that kind of stuff. I also put in an event, so when they start attacking, you'll get a notification. When food goes off, you'll get a notification. When you collect your first resource, and so on. I also finally fixed a bug that's been in the battle system for a while, where the bunny would just stand and take damage without fighting back. That is finally fixed. If you like this video, please give it a like. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to give us a comment, that is great as well. I joined the TriGame Jam, a 3-hour game jam. The theme was heading for disaster. My idea was that you are Poseidon and you're sending a wave to kill all the humans on the islands. It was supposed to be an endless runner where you control the wave and it needs to wash over the different islands. I planned out the game and I did my normal mind maps and with the detail of exactly what I wanted to achieve. What actually happened in the 3 hours was I got stuck on the maths. Ended up making the game really hard, really easy. Something didn't work right. All the maths didn't work out. And I learned that I need to do all of that kind of stuff up front and plan a little bit. I wanted to do this 3-hour game jam to test myself, see other YouTubers like Vimlock doing a 3-hour game jam and hitting it out of the park. That is because of practice. Practice. That's how you get to Carnegie Hall. This is my first attempt and it's my first notch. I will definitely do it again. Source control is so important in any software development. You need it from a collaboration perspective so that you can work on projects together, or just for yourself so that you have some sort of backup. There's a rule that says that you should have, if your data is not in 3 places, it's not backed up. In my case, I have it on my hard drive, which is a RAID 5. I have a USB drive that I back up my data to, and then we use GitHub. Now, the problem that I had was I made a change and it broke the upgrade system that was working so nicely. Without Gitlens in VSCode, I would not have been able to find what file I had modified to have made the change. Let me know in the comments below if you would like a tutorial on how to use Godot and VSCode with GitHub. Complete is looking very fat. The biggest changes that still need to take place is the army leveling system. I want to be able to give the players the ability to create a small army that high level that can withstand the enemies, opposed to having lots of bunnies on the battlefield to soak up the damage. I also want to implement where buildings are placed has effect on how the building produces. Example is if you put a woodcutter and you surround it with other buildings, take longer to chop wood down because he doesn't have squares to place new trees. Thank you for watching, and remember to be kind to each other.